What is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode 5 of the Star Wars Squadrons playthrough. This is me, cxc Gaming. Massive load of cutscenes as usual coming up, so click the timestamp in the description if you want to skip those and go straight to the gameplay. If not, I'm going to let them play through in full and I'll catch you when the game starts.
Now that was a fun mission. Even better than beating my time on the Death March circuit. We got to steal a Star Destroyer and help our friends doing it. And see Yavin. We still have allies on the fourth moon, but I've never been there. There was an energy at Yavin like I've never felt anywhere else. It was chaotic and serene, all at once. The Empire corrupts the energy of every planet it touches. But I can always feel the good buried beneath that. And that's what we fight for, the good. Anyway, I saw Frisk bothering Commander Javes earlier. Knowing Frisk, the commander might appreciate some backup.
Now the Empire's gonna want that Star Destroyer back. Good. Let's see them try and take it. You know, back home, after the Empire invaded Minbin, we stole an armored transport hauler full of scout walkers. When the Empire came looking for them, we just turned the walkers against them. Had a real good time. I'm guessing the commander has something similar in mind for this Star Destroyer, right? Otherwise, what's the point? At least Wedge picked the right team for the job, huh? Those slackers in Alphabet Squadron would still be fapping around at Yavin. Enough yapping. Time to check with the commander and see what's next.
Not now, Frisk. I'll answer your questions once the Star Destroyer has been delivered safely.
Delivered where? We risked our tails to get that Star Destroyer. And you can't even tell us where we're going?
It's not my call. Besides, I'd be risking a lot of lives if I shared too much too soon.
You hearing this? After all we did for Project Starhawk.
Listen, all I can tell you is the basics.
Linden, our soldiers on the Star Destroyer Victorum just sent a code yellow.
Now? Damn. Call in Vanguard for immediate briefing.
Ah, heck. It was just getting good.
We have an emergency. The Star Destroyer you captured has unexpectedly fallen out of hyperspace behind enemy lines. Our troops are repairing the hyperdrive as quickly as possible, but you need to buy them some time. There's an Imperial fleet advancing toward the Star Destroyer Victorum. I want A-wings intercepting enemy fighters. The rest of Vanguard will provide defense and support. I know Imperial protocol better than most. I have no doubt the Empire will disable the Victorum with ion weapons before sending shuttles to recapture it. Stop them at all costs. The Empire must not reclaim the Victorum. Once the Star Destroyer's hyperdrive is operational, cover its escape so it can jump to safety. I'll send you rendezvous coordinates when the time is right.
This is my fault. I underestimated the repairs. Now the whole project's at risk.
Hyperdrives break, Otto. It's not your fault.
I should have suggested you send more engineers to Yavin. Then this never would have happened.
It's fine. Vanguard is ready. They'll get there in time. Won't you?
I know, but I'll reach out to Hosnian Prime and requisition a few more engineers. Just in case.
Get moving, pilot.
I remember the first time I was trapped behind enemy lines. It was the Battle of Minbin, the first year of the Clone Wars. The Separatists had dropped a battalion of B-2 droids on the Nan Flatlands, cutting us off from the 224th Clone Division. A thunderstorm was jamming communications, so I took a skyhopper to rendezvous with the 224, hoping to get some reinforcements. It didn't go well. I was halfway across the Flatlands when those droids shot me down. And believe me, you have never seen a finer crash landing. The only problem was, my arm got caught in some wreckage. Figured I'd rather live my life with one arm than sit around and wait for those droids to find me. Besides, you only need one hand to carry a blaster, right? I dragged myself out of those flatlands with only one arm and a seriously sour disposition. I guarantee those clone boys had never seen anything like me before, but they fixed me up. Then they helped us drive those blasted droids right off planet. If only I'd known that 3 years later, those clones would be replaced by stormtroopers. But, anyway, we should head back to the hangar. The Victorum needs us.
We were just talking about what happened to the Victorum, and Keo had one of those, what do you call them?
It's just a hunch, Frisk, that's all.
So what do you think happened?
I feel like it was the Imperials. They probably sabotaged the hyperdrive before our soldiers could get them off the ship.
I know it sounds wild, but when Keo has a hunch, they're usually right.
Don't listen to him, it's really not that big of a deal. On Miriel, we're taught to respect and listen to the Force. I can't reach out and touch it like others could, but sometimes I just have a feeling about things. I don't like to talk about it. These days, you never know who in the galaxy is listening.
Now, let's get serious, huh? When are you gonna have a premonition about the Carillion lottery?
Really? People are waiting for us to save them, and you're thinking about credits.
Look, you see any numbers, just tell me, okay? They gotta be good for something.
We really should get going.
Okay guys, so now that bit's out the way, we're gonna launch this RZ-1 A-Wing
Their whole
Interceptor.
too light to take on capital ships, but Imperial
Let her
starfighters
speak.
chance with you in this cockpit.
Okay, so I think we're going for speed on this one by the look of it.
We have a few options.
Oh, I
to
wish
make
she'd
your
be
time
quiet so I
hunting more
can
efficient.
talk.
Big fan of the rapid fire laser.
Alright, yeah, we've heard ya.
Myself.
Alright, so we're just gonna launch because I can't be bothered to listen to her anymore. I've listened to enough. It's cutscene after cutscene. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna go to hyperspace and launch into the mission. Yeah, this is mission 3. Okay, so I think that's our ship there, the Star Destroyer that we took in the last episode. If you haven't checked that out, the link is in the description below.
Vanguard, good to see you again.
Okay, so we've just got to guard this Victorum, and we've just got to guard it now from the fighters.
5, intercept those TIE bombers. We need to buy our crew some time.
Alright, so we've got some bombers going towards it. We're going to take those out. Okay, so we're just going to listen to Keo and Frisk. Alright, so we're going to try and concentrate on this now and actually try and get some hits, because usually it's the team taking out most of these. Alright, so this ship's here defenceless. As I say, I'm going to be on it this episode. Throwing a bit ahead so then he flies into range of me. I'm going to hit the ship, but that was just an accident. Alright, so we're going to take this guy out here and lock onto him. And I'm going to try and take control of this ship again. Alright, so we're just about halfway done with these. I need to switch my focus as well when I've caught up back into the battle, to the weapons. I'm a little bit off, I'll admit. I'm a bit out of the way. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, I'll be honest. I'm really not. We'll lock onto this guy and take him out as our missile goes towards him. And that's him taken care of. I'm trying to do some maneuvers here to look cool as well. Probably should just focus on the fight. My aim is still not the best. It's getting better, but it's not the best still. Right, so we've taken that guy out. I think that's all the bombers taken care of. And now I've focused all my power onto weaponry. Okay, so we just skipped a bit there while we were waiting to get back onto the mission.
Work fast. Imperial shuttles headed your way.
Okay, so we've got some shuttles heading our way and we're going to have to take those guys out.
Reaches us, we'll be overwhelmed.
You heard him, Vanguard. Intercept those shuttles.
Yeah, we'll intercept them, don't worry.
We should split up to take them down.
Okay, so we've got to...
On your way.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to split up and then we're going to take them down. I think there's 3 of them. I'm going to also order the squad here as well. Okay, so I'm going to lock onto him and take him out from afar. That was a good shot and I think that's him taken care of. So they haven't got extra health then compared to the fighters. Okay, so we've taken out 2 and I think there's 2 or 3 more. Flank us. Alright, so instead of trying to flank us, so I'm going to fly on the outside and hopefully catch one of them. The problem is I can't see them at the moment. They're too small compared to all this debris. Alright, so I'm going to just fly it outwards. I'm going to try lock onto one and see where that takes me. It won't take me anywhere, I'll have to take myself, but...
We can't let a single shuttle board the Victoria.
Okay, so there's a part. Yeah, there we go. There's one right there flying through here. Right, so I'm going to wait for him to come out, poke his face out, and then I'm going to lock onto him, fire a missile, and also shoot him as well. Just to do that double damage.
They have ties in tow.
Okay, so I think there's one left. And that's him over there. I'm going to try and fly through this. I'm going to try and fly through this. It just failed completely. Okay, so never mind, there's 1 shuttle left. I had no idea how many there were. I thought there was 3 originally and then they bought 2 more. But I'm sure they're making them up as they go along. Alright, so I think... Where's the last one? I'm just trying to focus him up. I can't... Okay, there he is, there he is. Right, so we're probably going to try and... I don't think we hit him from here. I think he's out of range. But never mind, he's been hit by a missile by the look of it.
Imperial transports are done for.
Okay, so that's their ship's taken care of.
Those blasted shuttles.
Just in time. Systems are up. Time to fix the hyperdrive.
I can't believe it's taking them this long, to be honest. They're meant to be like amazingly quick at this.
Take out the Empire's carriers and buy us time, alright?
Okay, so they've got some carrier ships now coming towards us by the sound of it.
I'm calling in Y-wing support. They'll lead a bombing run on those carriers.
Alright, so we've called in some support here just to help our squadron along. And I think that's them arriving now. There they are, they've just dropped out of hyperspace. Alright, so these are those quasars, I'm pretty sure. I think, anyway. But yeah, they're going to take out the fighters. I think I'm going to focus on the bigger ships. Maybe I should get all them to focus on the big ones as well. But okay, I'm going to take care of this guy, this fighter. And then I'm going to try and take the shields down on this.
We need you fighting ties.
Oh, never mind. They want me to go and fight the fighters. Oh, crash into that. On purpose. Oh, they've got a lock on me, guys, here. I'm just going to have to try and dodge this. Hopefully my maneuvering's... Yeah, okay. I dodged it. That was good. Still dodgy. Oh, apparently I'm wasting time, but how's it wasting time when I'm taking down the shield? Then again, look at the health on it. I've really taken it down, the shield on that. Alright, so apparently I've got them behind me, but I can't see them, so... Unless they're locking onto me, I don't think they're that much trouble to me, are they?
That's one carrier down.
Okay, there we go, that's a carrier ship taken care of. And that was more or less me, I carried the team on that. Carried the team on taking down the carrier ship. Alright, now I'm going to get back into the battle and I'm just going to do some serious damage. Okay. So I think we've taken down the shield on this one as well by the look of it. I'm just going to continue to take out the fighters just to get these guys off my back.
Beautiful work, Vanguard.
There we go. See, I still get the compliments at the end of it. As long as the job gets done. Doesn't matter how I do it. Okay, so I believe there's some fighters left. By the sound of it, anyway. I'm just going to send the rest of my squadron to attack those guys. And I'm going to take care of this fighter. Alright, that's the last of the Imperial ships.
Your timing couldn't be better. We're almost done.
Oh, they're almost done. They're not even done yet.
Our bombers are out of here. Thanks for the backup.
Fly through here just to make myself look better than earlier. See, it can be done.
Nice moves back there, Keo. You gotta teach the rest of the squadron that drift.
Slow motion, I was going really fast in the game, but that was slow motion. That's what I'll keep telling everyone anyway. Okay, so now we've got to go and learn to drift. This is some kind of side mission while we wait for the boarding team.
First, transfer all power to your engines and fly as fast as you can.
Alright, so probably we want to right ourselves first before we do anything. Okay, so we're going to go towards the bridge of the Victorium. I'm just going to fly out the way, so I've got a little bit of a run up towards it. And probably, as I say, turn the right way. Then again in space, what's the right way? Alright, so I think she said we've got a boost. And then do what? That's the question. Right, so we're going to fly through here. Boost. Okay, so cut the engines, shift, and then... Okay, that didn't work. Okay, that was probably some of the worst flying going. Right, so we're going to try this one more time. And when I say one more time, I might not do it this time. So was that it then? Right, so we're going to fly through it. Crash into this, as I meant to. Alright, so we're going to try it again here on the run up. That was just a test flight. Okay, so we run up to it. Space to boost. And then we've got to hold shift. And turn right. Okay, we did it. So that's a quicker way to turn. When we're moving anyway. Like do a full 180.
I'll practice drifting later, without spectators.
Why frisk? So you don't have to show yourself up like I just did. You don't all get to practice without spectators, sadly.
Regrouping on your position, Victorum.
Okay, so we've got to go back to the Victorium. I'm just going to turn around and go straight back to it. Waste some time while these make their way here. And there we go. I think we're going to jump to hyperspace here by the look of it. So we're going to fly up to this and we're going to try and put this drift to test here now. See if we can do it in like a regular section instead of being made to do it. That was quite smooth to me.
Alright, Victorum, we're in position. Where are we headed?
Somewhere classified. Just send you the coordinates.
Got 'em. Punching them in now.
Okay, so we're just going to follow the Victorium through hyperspace. Guessing that's going to fly first and then we're going to follow it.
2, 1.
Punch, and there we go, punch it. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so it looks like power's fully off over there. Oh wow, what if they flew in over here? Okay, so we all need to make our way there. I think they've got a couple of those carrier ships up there. At least 2. Oh wow, there's more than 2. I think there's about 4.
I don't know what happened. Everything was fine, and then our systems just shut down.
Okay, so the boarding team have obviously messed up. They've had long enough to do it. They've had about 20 minutes to do it. This was meant to be an in and out job.
Hold them up a little longer.
Hold them off. Alright, so I'm going to take out these guys from a bit of a distance. I haven't even got my focus on weaponry. Don't need it.
They really want their Star Destroyer back.
No, they're here to destroy it.
Okay, so they don't want their Star Destroyer back, they literally just want to wreck it now. They've had enough of it. Probably costs more to repair than anything.
This is taking too long.
Don't tell me this is too much for you, Frizz.
No. Triggerfinger's getting tired is all.
Okay, so his trigger finger's getting tired. So what's he saying, that he's carrying the match? Because he's not. Look at all these, I'm taking down these fighters here.
Why are you shooting?
That was to me. She said that to me. Alright, so we're going to boost towards these, and we're going to try and do a bit of damage on these carrier ships. Not that I think we're going to do a lot from this distance, but I'm still going to fire a couple of rockets towards it. Alright, so if we could just take one of these down, it would look good.
Initiating system flush. How long should this take?
What's just happened here?
Longer than I'd like. I'm with you.
Okay, so we've got some more fighters headed our way by the look of it, and they're heading towards the Victorium. So we're just going to take out these fighters as they pass us. We're going to look straight to the Victorium, because obviously that's the goal. So we're going to look at it and just hit them before they manage to get there, hopefully, if we're fast enough. Can't hit him, he's under. He's just flown under the right side. Yeah, I don't think my distance covers this, even with weaponry as the main power management. Oh wow, I think I'm going to blow up. Okay, I'm about half health. It looks like they're in though. Oh wow, I don't like the look of this. I should move. I should really move. Oh, okay, I can request a resupply, which will help heal me up a little bit. Okay, so that gave me a bit of a boost back to 94, but my shield's still pretty low. I'll fly towards it, hopefully go underneath it where it can't fire at me. That's the plan anyway. Oh, just take down the shield at least. Okay, so they're sending reinforcements as well, so it looks like there's probably more fighters headed this way. Oh, this shield isn't going down for nothing, is it? I don't even think I'm touching this shield, to be honest. Oh, okay, it's fluctuating. Okay, I think the shield's gone. The shield's gone off this. And we've taken one down. We've taken one of these carriers down. Well, I've taken one of them down. No, I'm just going to start to work on the second one. Hopefully take one of these down. I'm going to aim straight at the weaponry, do some damage to that. And I'm firing missiles at it as well. I already see the damage that I'm doing to it. I just wish it was represented a bit more. Like even burn marks or something might look better than nothing. Or a big hole. Alright, so that's that shield taken care of as well. And now we're just going to try and take out this second carrier. And it looks like that's that one done as well. So we've taken out 2 of these carriers, and that wasn't even the real objective. We've just done that just to do it. There's loads of them though, that's the problem. There's too many of them and not enough of me. Can't I get my team to focus on these? Never mind, I'm going to focus on these raiders. Probably should just do what the mission's asked me to do. So we're going to take out this raider here. There's one taken care of. I think there's 3 of these. Yep, that's one taken down. Where's the second one? Or third one, I'm not sure how many there are. Okay, so it's actually under the ship. It's taking the shield apart by the look of it. Okay, I'm going to fly through the shield because I'm not sure if we're doing damage to it as well. As stupid as that sounds. Don't know. Alright, so I'm going to take out this second raider, or third, depending on if the team have taken out one as well, I can't tell. And we're all just laying into this at the moment. And that's that one taken care of also. Okay, so that's that sorted. I think that's the end of the mission, guys. As usual, there's probably a little cutscene at the end if you want to stick around for that, but this has been me, cxc Gaming. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. The next video for this series will be out on Thursday. Also check out the Borderlands series, you might enjoy that as well. That's going every Monday and Friday. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Move it, Five!
This is where the boss keeps his secret project. Who'd want to get this close to the Ringali Nebula?
I believe that is the idea. Now that is a battleship.
That's why we've been gathering Imperial ships. To build this.
We call it the Starhawk, and it's going to help us end this war.
General Syndulla.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyards. I'd give you the tour, but the Empire knows we're up to something now. They'll be looking for us, which means we have work to do.